What's going on, everybody? Today, I got a solo pod. Alex and I have different schedules going on right now, so it might be this way for the next couple of weeks. But as we are juggling things and figuring things out, I figured I would jump on today and do a podcast today specifically about new things, new beginnings, and new challenges. So I'm kind of in this spot right now where specifically I'm learning some new things in life. I'm learning some new softwares. I'm learning how to go about specific activities in new ways. So I feel like I have a huge influx of new things right now. With that comes a certain level of stress or a certain level of uncertainty or maybe even doubt. And I felt these feelings kind of creeping in. I figured like, hey, this is a good podcast to talk about. It's a good topic to talk about because I know I can't be the only one. And it's crazy because we often find ourselves in a state of sometimes seeking comfort, sometimes finding what's comfortable, being familiar with things that we already know where there's not a huge learning curve and we feel confident in those scenarios. Like if you know something, if you know a subject matter, if you know a topic, if you know, like if you're asking me about fitness and nutrition, I've been in that industry since 2009 or now, 2025 now, since 2009. So quite some time. So if you ask me, or if we're talking about certain topics in health and fitness and, in any aspect, in any realm, I'm pretty confident enough to where I can hold a good conversation. If somebody has questions or we're talking about a specific topic, I can hold a conversation. I can give honest feedback just from personal, raw experiences over the years. When you learn something new, or the stage that I'm in right now, you don't have that level of confidence. You don't know the ins and outs of something new yet, and you don't know exactly how it works, so much to the point where it feels like it's the back of your hand. You're so familiar with it. All these other thoughts and ways of thinking and emotions and feelings are present. And this is the first time in a while that I've attempted to revamp or learn something completely new. And so in this stage, it's a software. I'm trying to learn a software right now, and it's really in depth. It's very intricate. With that being said, the cool thing about this is it is leaving me hungry. It's leaving me eager to want to know more. I know that I don't know this yet, and it's going to be cool because I'm going to look back at this video, later down the road, and I can look back in hindsight and be like, man, I remember this version of me that I'm showing you guys right now was uncertain, was not sure of what to expect, was a little nervous, was maybe even not confused, but maybe just a little bit scattered mentally in terms of what to expect. It's like I want to fast forward time and already have the software down. I want to already have that new knowledge down so I can explain it to people, so I can better help others understand. And when I'm not in that position to be able to do that, I feel like I lack power, or I lack the education, I lack the resources, I lack all of those things because the skill hasn't been developed yet. I often see this too when, especially in the physical space, like the physical gym space, when prospects used to come in, leads used to come into our door, and I would talk to them. They either had a friend that went there, they found some sort of advertisement. They came in, it was their first experience, right? We're not even doing workouts yet. They literally just came in, had some office time to speak with me, more so about ask questions on how the gym operates, what are the different memberships, what are the different services, give them a tour, all that good stuff. And one of the things that I often heard was, I'll come back and I'll come join your gym once I start getting in shape. Right. Like it was like, I'll come join you guys and I want to come do your gym, but I think it's just a little too advanced for me, or my skills aren't quite where they need to be yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on my own. And then I'll come back to you guys. Which from that perspective, when I'm sitting from not the prospect's positioning, but my positioning, when I'm speaking and have that conversation with them, it sounds crazy. But now that I'm learning something new and it makes me feel uncomfortable, I have those same thoughts. I'm like, oh man, I'll come back once I learn this software on my own, versus seeking guidance. Is there video modules that I could watch? Is there somebody that already knows this software that they can coach me and help educate me? So I always encourage people that are in those situations where you feel like, I'll come back when, or I'll do the thing when I have more experience. Are you looking for opportunities? We'll use me, for example. Am I looking for opportunities to be coached on this software? Am I looking for resources that are educational on this software? Am I getting in and scraping my knees and getting dirty with the software and messing it up and trying to figure out all the features, without causing too much damage? But am I putting hands-on experience? Am I shadowing other people that actually know how to do it? Can I shorten my learning curve? And what are the ways to be able to do that? And so that same eager prospect that was looking to get healthier that comes into my gym, and we have that conversation, and they're like, I want to come in, but I'm going to get in shape first. I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, I'm not confident. I want to do some stuff on my own so that I can show up and not be a newbie, right? Those are all feelings of when we don't know something yet, when we haven't developed the skill yet. Those are our body's natural instincts to protect ourselves. We want to feel comforted. We want to feel good. We want to feel confident, right? Everybody wants to feel like that. And the second we're presented with something new, it can feel completely foreign. We can all of a sudden lose that confidence that we once had when we're talking or familiar with another subject. And so I just say this to first and foremost, hopefully I can help somebody who's in those shoes as well, learning something new, whether it's a new skill, a new position, a new whatever. Hopefully I can encourage you to embrace those uncomfortable feelings, because that's what I'm telling myself to do. I'm more so saying this so that I can hear it back as well. Partner with people who are already really good. Do they have systems and procedures in place that they've iterated over time that they can help cut down the learning curve for me? Because they've gone through the hurdles already. They've walked these shoes already. So if I can help shorten that learning curve and speak to people who know, watch video modules, and update myself on the systems and procedures in this software, all that stuff's going to better help me to be able to get this down quicker, more efficient, absorb it as best as possible, and then get practical application with it and put it into play. And so it all comes down to doing and executing, not thinking and wishing and hoping and trying to stuff my brain with as much knowledge as I can. I actually have to get in there and do it and mess with the software and tweak things and create hypotheticals and get as good as I possibly can. But that comes from doing. And so my encouragement to the people that would be in the position of, coming to my gym and they're brand new and they share those same feelings as I currently do right now, but for them it's in health and fitness, I would encourage them, hey, you also need to act. Meaning, I say it all the time, start sloppy. You need to start with what you got, with whatever resources you have right now. We're going to be your resource. We're going to be your guide. And trust me, there's people with less skills and ability and less confidence than when you started, and they're able to do it and continue to thrive right now. So that in itself should give you confidence. It's always a good little nugget that I keep in my back pocket. If people with less skills, and this isn't putting anybody down, but the chances are with billions of people in the world, there's probably with somebody with less skills and less resources than me that was able to learn this software, that is extremely efficient at it now. So what's to say that I can't do it? And the same goes for people who come into a gym environment. There's people with a lesser skill set than you, lesser experience, probably lesser athletic ability, physically less gifted, and they were able to come in and completely change their lifestyle. And so what's to say that you can't do that same thing too? And that should give you the confidence that you need. I don't want to ramble on forever. This is more just a short take on where I'm currently at, so I can use this as more of chronological data so I can look back and go, man, I was really worried about that. Also to be able to give some gold nuggets for those of you that are in that health and fitness space and looking to take your first step, and you're feeling those same feelings that I am with something that's completely, different topic. I'm on a software topic, and most people that I talk to have these feelings with health and fitness, especially getting introduced to their journey. And so hopefully we can have some commonality there and share that common ground and be together on this and encourage each other to take action, to partner with people who are professionals, to understand and remind ourselves that people with less skills, less resources, and less abilities have gone through what we're experiencing right now and have come out and been successful with it. So what's to say that we can't too? And so I encourage everybody to get that rock moving. If you have any questions, as always, leave us a comment. Shoot us a message. We love talking about topics that you guys are interested in. We love hearing back from you guys too. So continue to take little nuggets from this. If you felt like it helped you, or if you feel like it could definitely help somebody, a friend, a family member, that's all we ask, is that you share this with somebody that you know, like, and love. And we will see you guys on the next episode.